It's fine, I've got it. Cameron!
We're on candy canes and cocoa.
Yeah. gentlemen, can I ask you all to be upstanding, please? Can I ask you all to put your hands together for the new Mr. and Mrs. Scott Pallister? Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for, we've now come to the speeches. Could I ask you all to put your hands together for the bride and groom?
Hello everyone. Hello. Can you hear me? Am I shouting loud enough? Yes. How hear you? Yes! Heckler already. Thanks for coming today, and on behalf of my beautiful wife and I, which sounds really odd. More hecklers. Thanks for coming. I know everyone's travelled a long way to come here. Even if you're from Chesley Street, it's still quite a distance, so I know how no one likes paying for taxis. You'll notice that Dee's standing with me today. She wants to sort of chime in on my speech and invading my privacy, which I guess is something I'm going to have to get used to. So hopefully I'll get this right and I'll say everything that I should. Or if not, she's close enough to give me a dig. So the first thing we'd like to just say some thank yous, really. Firstly to the parents. Christine and Ray, thanks for welcoming me into your family so kindly, and Ray for fixing me house after I've tried to do DIY. So, my mum and dad. Oh, sorry. Go turn.
Mum and Ray first. You've always given me your love and support, but with free rein to sometimes make an idiot of myself, which I often did, especially after I lost my dad. But you were always there for me, and you're there for us next week, looking after the rugrats while we're on honeymoon. So I've got a little gift for you to say thank you for doing that for us. Because I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'd like to thank my mum and dad, who've always been there for me, supported us without question through, well, all the stuff that's happened. And there's been a lot of it, so I'd like to thank you for the family you've created and the atmosphere that I grew up in. I honestly hope that I can do the same for our kids, because it was fantastic. And I'm struggling to get through it. I'm really grateful for having both of you two in my life. Sincerely.
Pleasure having you.
I can't read down there. I don't even wear glasses. And then Nigel, obviously, for you, gaining you as a mum and dad as well. From the first day me and Cameron rocked up, you welcomed us in, and we're lucky to have you. And you're also there for us next week, halves and halves, with the kids, so we've got a little present for you as well.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
But in the chapel.
So, will you please raise your glasses to the parents? The parents?
Oh, thank you. Sorry. God.
You're doing well. You're doing all right. You're doing all right.
Anybody before? Sorry. While you've got your glasses still in your hands, hopefully, I just want to raise a glass to everyone who can't be here, particularly my dad, who I know would have absolutely adored Scott to bits. So to absent friends and family.
To absent
Absent friends.
and family.
Right then. I'd like to thank Craig, my best man. Keep writing, Craig. He's been with me through thick and thin. Always been a great support. Managed to get me here on time today. A couple hours early, actually, which was annoying.
I've been warned.
Well, he's certainly managed to make this a real sort of special day. Managed to organise a cracking stag do for us, 3 of them, which has been good. And you know what I'm lucky to have is many more years of drunken nights out and falling asleep in nightclubs that I constantly do. So, Craig, we've got a little gift for you. I'll find it at some point. Honestly, they're all organised, but I can't find anything. Anyway, I'd like to thank Elaine and Rachel, the bridesmaids, who've absolutely looked fantastic today. They've kept Dee on a head together, and managed to keep everything sort of ticking over and organised. So thank you very much for all your help. And I know you came up yesterday, Rachel and Elaine, to kind of
Help to
decorate and set everything up and keep the kids occupied. It's been fantastic. Thank you very much. And we've got presents somewhere for you as well.
No, we'll get them in.
Well, that's yours, Craig, actually. Yeah. You organised it all. Yes. Fantastic. Right. Phil, Matthew, Michael, Nathan and Dave, thank you very much for your help today. Although I think it was only Nathan who actually did anything. Nah, Dave, I know you did. Thanks for your help today. It's been great to have your help and support in, and making sure that everyone was sitting in the right places. It's good. I've got some gift for you if you wouldn't mind coming up and.
Have you been skiing? Yeah. Jamaica. So winter. Thank you.
Cameron from the end there.
Wait there.
Ah, you're
The red little bit.
So we've like to say thank you to Cameron, or Smurfy, as he's known. You've been a little star today. Fantastic job of walking your mum down the aisle. Really proud of you. And I'm over the moon the fact you haven't lost your temper with all the stuff you've had to do over the past few months in organising this, making favours, centrepieces, sweets in sweet jars. It's been ridiculous. Days around the Metro Centre. I don't know how you managed it, but thanks for making sure that I didn't have to do that. So what I'm hoping you can do is get back to playing on your PlayStation, learn how to play FIFA, and then we might have a proper match. So thank you very much, Cameron.
Thank you.
Top job. I would like to thank Hugo and Darcy. Little man. Today was fantastic. Darcy walking down the aisle. She didn't run off, which I thought she would. And Hugo was pretty well behaved. So that's good. We won't bother getting him out of his seat.
No, we'll give their presents later.
Yeah. I think I'm on the last page. Yeah. And finally, I'd like to thank the star of the show, my stunning new wife. I'm sure you'll agree she looks absolutely amazing in a very retro style, which I love. Thank you for agreeing to become my wife and actually going through with it. Eventually we got there. For putting up with my ridiculous lifestyle, for your support and love, especially over the last few months. I don't know how you do it.
I don't know how you do it.
The last 6 years have absolutely flown over with some massive events, 2 of them sitting over there. I feel so lucky to have you next to me every day. And I know that together we can do anything. I love you loads, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Oh.
I'd like you to put a toast to the bride. The bride. And I'd like to pass you on to Craig, the best man. But please remember, he's a compulsive liar. Nothing he says is true. And forget it very quickly. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for the best man.
Hope the applause is as good at the end. Right. I'll try and do as much of this as I can without the paper. Probably not going to work. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are you all doing? Good? Had a good day?
Good?
Yeah? Enjoyed it so far?
Yes.
Good, good. Anybody who doesn't know me, I'm Craig. I'm obviously Scott's best man. Just a quick one. Scott and myself have been best mates now for the best part of 25 years, which is a kind of long time. That could change quite quickly after this speech. We'll see, we'll see. You give me some pointers and I've had to really go against it because he's a bit of a funny in at times. But so just before I begin to tear him apart, I'd like to say a few thank yous. First of all the staff and everybody here today at Wynyard for doing an amazing job. You've done really excellent. Everything's been flawless, really. So big thank you for that. Secondly, I had to mention Cameron straight away because the reading in the chapel was brilliant. I think for somebody his age, got a lot of confidence to stand in front of people and speak. He's going to do a bit of guitar later on as well, which I'm quite looking forward to. And also Hugo and Darcy, who've been really well behaved, along with all the rest of the kids today as well. Kept everybody entertained, I think, which is the big thing with kids, so they've done really well. And last but not least, obviously everybody for coming and sharing Scott and Dee's big day today. I know people's come a long way, Sheffield, and as you say, Chesley Street, still 40 minutes.
Don't complain about the distance.
They do.
I'm not complaining, I'm just standing.
They don't come and see me, that's for sure.
Anyway, so here we are at another Pallister wedding. There's been a few now. Scott seems to like them.
You have to have a trial
But
run.
seriously, I think you're going to have to think of another reason for going away with the lads, like, because stag do's is just,
There's not another stag
you
do.
can't really do any more stag do's. I've been warned off a lane and that, so. But we've got a few ideas in mind, mate, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got a few ideas. Obviously, there's no doubt you'll have all noticed all the planning, preparation, and meticulous attention to detail that's gone into the wedding today to make today so special. And I'm sure you'll agree that Scott's done an absolutely fantastic job of organising the whole thing. Dee, you've got to be really, really proud of him for this, I think. He's working all these hours and he's done all this, you know.
Are you going to hit him or should I?
Now, I know you probably know that Scott spent a while now working on a lot of things, worrying about every tiny but essential detail being just right, worrying about being on time, worrying about demonstrating his total sincerity. But once his tax return was sorted out, he was then able to focus on getting his spray tan done ready for today. Moving on from that, as you all know, Scott's is very serious, or at least he tries to be, when it comes to work. He spends a lot of time there, as Dee knows. I suppose he wasn't there as much, but he is. He's always been like that, even from a really young age. In fact, he took it upon himself to employ me when we were both around 12-year-old in a car washing business that he set up in his bedroom. He involved in printing business cards, he had price lists, everything. Basically involved, he had his phone number and everything on for people to ring him.
Your dad was
Going
very
from,
You weren't very happy about that.
going from door to door with buckets and sponges and whatever we could find in Chris and my dad's garage that they didn't realise had gone, car polish and things like that. Just, he was just trying to make a few quid. It was alright, wasn't it? Happy days. A few years later, he had a spell as a Betterware catalogue man. I don't know if many people know that.
Clean Easy.
It was Clean Easy, was it? Oh, right, Clean Easy.
Roped me in as well.
Did he rope you in?
Always been a businessman.
It didn't last long, but it did help fund a few of his terrible cars that he owned. One was his much-loved Golf GTI, which turned out to be two cars welded together, as my dad found out. And he had a very dodgy bright yellow Sierra that we nicknamed the Banana. Since then, he's gone up in the world, of course. So he's grown up a little bit, as we both have, sort of. We now indulge in more exciting, much more expensive things. Scott's much more expensive than mine most of the time, such as season tickets, which usually involve the afternoon at the match and then the night in Newcastle, where we either celebrate the win, hopefully, not the day, or drown our sorrows if we lose. So either way, it's a win-win. We always come back the same way, there's never any difference. We've also had our fair share of lads' holidays, stag do's, including Benidorm, of course, in the summer last year, which is a great laugh and very eventful. That's about as much detail as I can go into on that one. As I say, what goes on tour stays on tour. If anybody wants to buy us a few drinks later on, I might divulge a bit more information. Dee, if you can get Scott's wallet off him, you'll find out a lot more about what went on.
I don't want to know.
Anyway, I don't want to go on much longer. And I think I've held back from giving Scott a proper slating, which I think he might have been expecting a bit worse. But reason for that is because he is my best mate and I want to keep it that way. Been there a long time ahead of him, mate. Dee's a very lucky lady. Scott's a very lucky man. They've come together to start a wonderful life together with a beautiful family and a fantastic home. So once again, I'd like to thank you all for being here today, listening to me pat on for a bit. And finally, if I could ask you all to be upstanding. Raise your glasses. Join me in a toast to Scott and Dee, Mr. and Mrs. Pallister.
Mr. and Mrs. Pallister.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Heavenly Father, we ask your blessing for the newly married couple, Dee and Scott, who have come to you this day to unite themselves in love. Between man and woman, which matures into marriage, is one of the most beautiful kinds of love that exists. And now we are celebrating that love with Mum and Scott. We are all blessed to have witnessed the binding of their love today. Bless them as they embark on their lives together and with excellent health, prosperity, and blissful happiness for the rest of their lives. Bless those who have worked hard to make their wedding day a success and those who were able to attend today. We thank you for making this day so enjoyable. We ask you to bless the food and all those whom we are sharing it with tonight in celebrations of their marriage. Amen.
Amen.